What's up everyone, it's Carla here, and I'm narrating the match between Naryar and Fakes for ADV Revival 3. I assume most of you know Fakes, because, well, he's the Invitational 2 winner. He's also on a hell of a run in ADV Cup at the moment actually, so he might just take back-to-back big tournaments. That would be hype. As some of you might have already heard, I got birds in the background now, okay? I moved in with my girlfriend and her 3 budgies, so, well, I'm living with 4 birds now. Let me know if that's annoying to y'all. If it doesn't bother you, I thank you all for the comments. And let's get into the matches. So we got Zapdos lead versus Tyranitar lead. Very standard stuff. Tyranitar focusing makes me think this is a BKC tar. And pretty big full para there. That's gonna mean Zapdos won't take chip from that focus punch. And actually it would have died after that chip with that rock slide damage. Now we are going into Swampert expertly on a rock slide. As Fakes goes Blissey on Hydro Pump. So we might be looking at an offensively invested Swampert. Let's see the damage on Skarmory. Well, it definitely isn't max special attack, I think, but it did deal, yeah, that actually is very, very good damage on that Swampert. Definitely has some special attack investment there, I think. Skarmory goes down, and we are looking at a TSS structure from Fakes. And perhaps some mixed offense from Naryar. That Starmie also takes huge damage. Offensive Starmie, wow. Maybe we also got some spikes on Naryar side or CM pass. Not sure. Could still be like Skarmory spikes for Naryar. Although I think they would have set up the spikes at this point already. Especially considering Fakes just revealed a Metagross there. And Celebi dies to Hidden Power Bug. So BKC getting some good value in this match despite actually getting full para turn 1. Quite unfortunate for Fakes. And yeah, Fakes with a pretty defensive structure. And there is the Skarmory for Naryar. Will this Starmie have recover? Yes. That makes a lot of sense. I figured otherwise Fakes would not have sent Starmie into a raw drill pack just like that. That would have lost way too much value, I feel like. Although, I'm questioning whether this is a spin Starmie or not. Double spin definitely could work here. And as for the last Pokemon on Naryar's side, we might be looking at a Tyranitar here that could set up Sand to facilitate Aerodactyl and also help Aerodactyl chunk some rock resists. And yeah, Starmie being faster just takes out that Zapdos right there. So very good position for Fakes, because he still has some nice pivots into this arrow. Good prediction from Naryar there, because Fakes was always mid-grounding Claydol there, I think. Because that just means he guaranteed gets switched into a Pokemon that is gonna resist Aerodactyl's move. Let's see if the Skarmory gets some paras here or not, as it bravely spikes up on this Metagross. There's a crit, there's the punish. 3 spikes go up, but those can be spun by Fakes pretty easily, I think. Only wouldn't be the case if there was a Gengar. And the Metagross, we can't know if it's faster than the Swampert because the lefties got stolen by Skarmory. But the Metagross is in fact faster. Will Naryar switch out here to predict the Claydol switch? No, can't do that. So Fakes can definitely just spin right here. Or actually preemptively EQs on the tower. Yeah, that's much, much better. That specifically plays around the threat that DD could be. Because then Claydol would spin. And then Fakes could lose to a crit on Metagross. That was a very, very nice play by Fakes. And that means it's gonna be over for Naryar. I didn't think of that preemptive EQ there. I mean, I figured Tyranitar was in the back, but Fakes definitely came up with a much better play than me on the spot right there. Very, very clean. Especially because Naryar did, like, they did have to switch. Unless they wanted to sacrifice Arrow. And then they would have had to stay in, which would have meant that Fakes could have still just spun on the Arrow. So, very, very clean EQ there. Let's go into match 2 and see if Fakes takes it home in 2-0 fashion, or if Naryar can make a comeback for the 3-0. Medicham lead from Fakes. The recently OU risen Medicham. Does not get put into Salak range here. If this is Salak, it doesn't seem to be choice band based on that rock slide damage. It Fakes with a Calm Mind Celebi here. Is it gonna be Baton Pass or not? Or is it gonna be like CM Leech maybe? It is Baton Pass. And that is a rough position for Naryar to be in. The Zapdos won't take that much from T-Bolt. Maybe it can get parried? No. No. No T-Wave. And that's gonna destroy this Regice. Dugtrio is here. Can threaten the Rock Slide. And Zapdos does die to that. Okay. But yeah, this means Medicham does come out and can click whatever move it wants. Wondering if this is Lumberry Medicham. Charizard CM Pass from Fakes here, and also CM Pass from Naryar. CM Pass versus CM Pass matchup. Very, very offensive stuff. The Swampert in versus the Charizard. It won't die to HP Grass, but it would take huge damage. So see, let's see if Fakes just stays in there. Doesn't go for the HP Grass, doesn't go Celebi, fearing the aggressive Ice Beam. Wow. And Giga Drain crit just nails that Swampert. It's gone. Dugtrio either isn't even HP Bug there, or decides, or Naryar decided, wow, I can't click HP Bug into something else coming in here. I have to Aerial Ace. I assume that Aerial Ace was just kind of more of a desperation play. Basically like trying to prevent Charizard from subbing up on you after Celebi slow BP'd. Of course the Celebi can switch out of the dark, but I assume that Naryar thought if Charizard gets a sub on me, and I assume it's substitute on this CM Pass team, then I would just insta lose if I'm locked into HP Bug. So maybe that was a desperation Aerial Ace. But I worded that kind of poorly when I first explained it. Armaldo CM Pass. Well, that is something I have never seen. I can tell you that much. And yeah, Charizard is looking like it's gonna go to the moon, actually. Can just straight up come in on the B. Although Celebi could be faster. Charizard is right, is actually faster here. Destroys that thing with... Oh, is it a speed tie? It's a speed tie. They are both probably max speed then. And if Zapdos was max speed there too, that was a very, very big speed tie that Fakes just won right there. And Metagross finishes the match. Could have, of course, just boomed on the Celebi. That match was over. Very, very aggressive, quick game. Fakes winning both games in pretty convincing fashion, I would say. I hope you all enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe, please. Let's get this tournament as big as it can possibly be. I'm so hyped to see all the matches, even though I don't have time to play. And I hope to see you all in the comments. Goodbye!